Lancet. Those Lancet people, they don't know how to. The ones who said Uganda was number 10 in the whole world and first in Africa in fighting corona, they don't know how to mark. Uganda is number 1 in the whole world. Because they are comparing Uganda with South Korea. You can imagine. South Korea is surrounded by water. It is a peninsula surrounded by water on 3 sides. In the north, there is North Korea. You know the other Korea. Not even a rat goes through. So how can you compare South Korea with Uganda? Uganda, we have got land borders, very difficult to monitor. Sudan, South Sudan this way, Kenya that way, Tanzania this way, Rwanda this way, Congo this way. And you compare us with that isolated place. You tell those Lancet they should learn how to do things better. As far as I'm concerned, Uganda must be either number 1 or number 2 in the whole world, because we are dealing with a very, very difficult situation where we don't have any natural obstacle like water. There is this New Zealand where there's a young lady there who is managing New Zealand, the Prime Minister. New Zealand is an island. It's very easy to isolate. But here, so I thank them, but they should improve. Those Lancet. Now, Baguma is asking, who will sensitize the teachers? You are educated people. This one, the message of fighting corona is a simple one. Those scientists can give you, UNATU, and also Ministry of Education, a handout. A handout, things to do. The do's and the don'ts. And you give them to your members. Because these are all educated people. If you tell him this, tell him that, they will do it. So you should do the sensitization yourself, working with the science group and also with the ministry headquarters. With your organization, not. You don't need anybody to train you to be a doctor. No, this is not. This is just simple public health prevention. Now, Omona, Dr. Omona, what do you call being ashamed in Luo? Huh? They call it what? Normally we. Yes. I now feel normally we now. Because these Unatu people, Baguma is okumbanja emotoka 2 banange. Motoka Ario. Yeah. This must be delivered by Monday next week. Must be delivered to. If I sell my bulls, I can't fail to. If the government has no money, I will sell my bulls, and I don't want these teachers to bring me bad luck. So I got to say, now the circles, I think that one was answered by the PS. The circle, for the government teachers and the circle for the private teachers. Now, for the schools, apart from sensitization, we had a system in the olden days of health masters. Each school would have a health master, a teacher who was in charge of the health of the students. Do you still have that system? Huh? Yes. Each school should nominate a health master. Like, for instance, 1963, I myself, I had an attack of smallpox. You can imagine, in 1963, I was in S3, and I had never had immunization of smallpox. So I got an attack of smallpox. We had gone to play cricket, and then I felt very, very weak. And I came to the dormitory. Other children went for supper. I didn't go for supper. They brought me some warm milk. I drank it. I vomited. But there was a health master in the school in Tare, Mr. Rema. Mr. Rema was a teacher of chemistry. And he had a thermometer. He had a thermometer. He had a few things like that, which I used to organize. So when he came, he put some thermometer. Those days they were putting it in the mouth. Not these days where you. And my temperature was 104 degrees Fahrenheit. They say by that time people are dead. And actually dying is not such a bad thing, because I was feeling dying slowly. I was not feeling pain. But I'm call it okongobera. You find you're going. You are very weak, but not. You don't have pain. It's not very painful. It's like sweet.